रंगगंधार विकगिरिधारी श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय। श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत नारायण गोसाई महाराज श्री गुरुदेव की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत वामन गोसाई महाराज की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। नित्याल प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद शुतर शुत शिशिमार भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय. Sorry, I need to focus. I always do this. One second. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Shuttara Shutta Shishimar Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosai Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishta Maha Bhagavat Srila Gaurkishoras Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishta Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Shishimar Srila Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Rupanu Gauriya Guru Varga Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Dait Madhav Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityalala Pravishtam Vishnupad Shrimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Gosai Maharaj Ki Jai. Nityal Pravishtam Vishnupad Shishimad Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri all the associates of Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, and all the disciples and followers of those associates Ki Jai. Srila Baladev Vijibhushan Prabhu Ki Jai. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Narottam Srinivas Shamananda Prabhu Trai Ki Jai. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Gosai Pad Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Shardal Gosai Prabhu Ki Jai. Shri Sarup Damodar Rai Ramanandari Shri Gaur Parshad Vrinda Ki Jai. Namachay Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासरी गौर भक्त वृंद की जय. श्री क्षेत्र मंडल गौर मंडल व्रज मंडल मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय. अभिन्न वृंदावन श्री नवद्वीप धाम की जय. जय सर्व अभिष्ट प्रदत्त गिरिराज महाराज की जय. श्री राधा कुंड श्याम कुंड की जय. श्री यमुना देवी गंगा देवी की जय. श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय. श्री भक्ति देवी की जय. श्री पूर्ण योग माय की जय. श्री गोपीश्वर महादेव की जय. All the transcendental kirtans of Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki jai. Jai Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Is today any appearance day or disappearance day? Just checking. No. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Shri Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Just want to see if this works. No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's do the Mangala Charan. 1 second. Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya namo namaha. Shri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Kodiya Gurvanvaye Bhato Bhanuriva Prabhata Gagane Yogora Sankirtanai Mayavarati Mingilo Daragatan Udrita Jivaniman Krishna Prema Sudabdi Gahana Sukham Pradat Prabhung Tang Bhaje Vande Bhakti Vinodang Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupakam Bhakti Shastragya Samrajang Radharasa Sudha Nidhim Namo Bhakti Vinodaya Sachidananda Namine Gaura Shakti Swarupaya Rupanugavarayate Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vrishabhanusutanvitavamatanum Yamunattatanaгаранандасутам Muralikalagita Vinodaparang Bhajagodrumakanana Kunjavidum Smaragoragadadarkelikalang Bhavagorgadadhara Shenu Gaura Gadadara Charukathang Bhajago Drumakanana Kunjavidum Tvai Vasmi Na Jivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyaya Devi Tvang Nayamang Charanantikam Bhaktya Vihina Aparada Laksha Kshiptascha Kama Ditaranga Madhye Kripa Maitvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanaravindam Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. One second, let me just clear my throat. Oh, sorry, I thought I muted myself. Sorry about that. Um, Dandavat Pranams, Nri Hari Prabhu, and Bhavatarani Mataji, and Krishna Premavati Didi, Anadi Krishna Prabhu, Champak Mataji, and all the other devotees. Let's see who has joined on YouTube and Facebook. I see Ganga Mataji, and there are three other devotees. So four devotees altogether. If you write a comment, I'll see your name. But Dandavat Pranams to all of you. So we are continuing our program. We are going now, well, today we are commencing the fourth week of our Bhaktivinod Giti Dhara program. We are going over the songs that are filled of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's that are filled with Lalasa. Lalasa means intense longing and yearning. And Srila Gurudev explains that there are, in Bhajan um, he says, um, this is from Bhajan chapter 6, text 9. In this state of Rag Marg Bhajan, the devotee has affection for places that are dear to Krishna and longs to stay in such places. This is described in the following verse from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu 1:156. And there's a verse there. It says, Kadaham Yamuna Tire Namami. So the verse means, O lotus-eyed Krishna, when, upon the banks of the Yamuna, will I chant your holy names and dance like a madman, my eyes brimming with tears of love? So then, Srila Gurudev, in his commentary of Bhajanahasa, he says that according to Srila Jiva Goswami Pad, this is an example of Lālasā Vigyapti made by a Jata Rati Bhakta. Jata Rati Bhakti means that devotee in whom Rati or Bhav has awakened, has appeared. That So, Lala Samai Vigyapti is a prayer in which such a devotee prays to attain his desired seva. So that's Lala Samai Vigyapti. These are entreaties that are filled with longing and yearning, Lala Samai. And then the other type is Samprarthanatmika Vigyapti. So this is a prayer by a sadhak in whom Rati has not yet awakened. He's not yet reached the stage of Bhav. And such a prayer is full of longing. It's also full of lalasa, but bhav is absent. So, um, yeah, one is a prayer of somebody who is truly on the, who's truly a raganuga, who's reached that stage of bhav, who's really following the raganuga bhakti, and that's the, you know, that's one type of lalasa, and the other is samprarthanatmika, prayers that are filled with this, you know, it's also filled with longing. So, anyways, those are two terms, lalasmai and samprarthanatmika. So today we are going to go through Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's songs, which are in the Bhajan Lalasa section of Sharanagati. So after Srila Bhaktivinoda, I'm not sure if Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur originally made this section called Bhajan. I think so. There's a section called Bhajan Lalasa, which is at the end of Sharanagati, after it was published into a book. And in that chapter, Bhajan Lalasa, there are the songs of the Upadeshamrita songs, which Manjulali Didi, she went through those Upadeshamrita songs with us. And then there's the song Ohe Vaishnav Thakur, and then these four songs to Sri Guru. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, Gurudev Boro Kripa Kori, Gurudev Kabe Morshe Dina Habe, and Gurudev Kabe Tava Karuna Prakashe. So we will go through these four songs, and then afterwards we will go through the Prarthana Lalas, I think it's called Prarthana Lalasmai section of, well, we'll go through the first four songs of the Prarthana Lalasmai section of Kalyana Kalpataru, which is in the third branch, the Uchavas branch of Kalyana Kalpataru. So let's begin. Oh, and Haribol Jai Shri Didi. Don't think we need this anymore. Okay. So, and really this Lalasmai, this yearning is what gives, this is like the life of our spiritual practice. Really what everything, you'll see the most common word all throughout is this word right here, Kobe. In every one of these songs, you'll see this word, Kobe, Kobe, Kobe. Kobe means when. When, oh, when. So this is, yeah, Kobe. Um, just the other day, Madhavi Didi, she went to Srila Gurudev's Samadhi, and when she went, well, when she was about to go to Gurudev's Samadhi, outside of the Samadhi, there was some strange person there. He's like really dirty and smelt like pee, and he's just, and And then all of a sudden he was like acting really friendly and everything like and then he said, "Give me money. I need money. I need to get an operation done and give me money." But he was a bit sus, you know. But anyways, she gave him money and then she went inside the samadhi and as she was offering pranam, um, and she was offering pranam right in front of Gurudev Samadhi. Then this Bengali lady um, came and offered pranam right next to her, and then is like looking at her from the side. And um, actually, I can't remember if this is after she sang the song Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, or I think it was after. Actually, I think first Madhavi was in the Samadhi, and I could be getting these details wrong. But anyway, she was going through the song Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya, and it was such, and she was really meditating on the verses and okay, Sakale Sahane, Vala Dia Koro, give me the strength to tolerate everything that happens to me like that. And then when she was offering her pranam, maybe this is like her second time offering pranam before she got up. I can't remember which way it happened, but anyways, then the Bengali lady, she also offered pranam next to Madhavi and then was looking at her from the side. And then and then and then Madhavi is like, what? And then when she got up, the Bengali lady started asking her for money. And then Madhavi's like, oh my God, again. Like she's just trying to offer pranam at her own Gurudev Samadhi, and twice she's getting harassed for money. And she's like, okay, how do and then this kirtan was with her, and then it was like, and she was right in front of Srila Gurudev's Vigraha, and it was like she was getting a test at that very moment, and Srila Gurudev was watching. Okay, are you going to be able to tolerate everything that happens to you, even this little thing? This lady's these people are keep on harassing you for money, um, and then yeah, but this kirtan was like a shelter for her, because yes, oh Gurudev, please give me one drop of mercy, kripa bindu diya, koro e dase, making this servant trinapeksha atihin, making this servant lower than a blade of grass, so fallen, so feeling so humble, so heen, so insignificant. And then also shakala sahane, everything that happens to me, every difficulty, every test that I'm put through, every difficulty, please shakala sahane bal diya koro. Please give me the strength to be able to sahan, to be able to tolerate it. And nijamani sprihahin, and make me devoid of any sprihahin, means devoid of any spriha, of any desire for nijamani, for my own, wanting my own glory, for people to recognize me, see how amazing I am. So, oh Gurudev, please, please give me this strength to tolerate everything that happens to me, all tests and trials and difficulties. Give me the strength to tolerate this, and um, please free me from my desire for recognition. Make me really feel like I'm less than grass. Make me so heen. Make me feel so insignificant. Oh Gurudev, this is only possible by your mercy. And as we can see, this is the third verse of of Shikshashtakam. This is what brings us to the stage of Nishta, right? Yes, this is the stage of Nishta. And it's at this stage of when there are four things, right? We feel ourselves lower than a blade of grass. We become more tolerant than a tree. We offer all respects to others, and we have no desire for anybody to give us any honor. And then once we follow those four things, then we can chant Harinam. It's at that stage that we won't commit any more offenses, because as we know, like that thing I quote all the time from Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, for one who doesn't make any offenses, who has no aparad, that person, there's only two steps. They chant the name, and the name directly shoots them off to Vaikuntha. But every struggle, every difficulty, all our problems in our spiritual life, the reason why it's such a struggle to chant, the reason why it's such a struggle to do any sadhan, the reason there are all these anarthas there is because we committed offenses. It's only because of aparad. Because without aparad, all our sins, all the bad things we've done, all our desires and all that will be immediately um, removed, will be washed away by Nam. Nam is so powerful that it can, every sin you can think of, it can just wash it away in a second. But the thing that's stopping Nam from reaching us is this aparad. So this song is all about praying to praying that I can feel myself humble, insignificant, to tolerate everything, and be able to honor Vaishnavas and honor Vaishnavas properly, not in a artificial, not forcing it, not in an artificial way, but where I can genuinely honor Vaishnavas in the proper way, which is only possible when we come up to the level of a Vaishnava, when we can actually recognize who is a Vaishnava. And so let's go through the words of the song. This is actually probably my favorite song, or one of my favorite songs of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur. It is such an important song. So, O Gurudev, Kripa Bindu Diya, giving me one drop of mercy, Koro E Dase, make E Dase, this servant, Trina Apeksha Atihin. Trina Apeksha, Trina means grass, Apeksha means then. So, and Ati means more, or like exceedingly, Heen. So make me so humble, so insignificant, even more than grass. Trinapeksha atihin. Shakala sahane, bala diya koro. So shakala sahane means, shakala means everything, everything that happens to me. Sahane, tolerating it. Bala diya koro. Please give me the strength to shakala sahane, to tolerate everything. And nijamane sprihahin, and make me, heen means devoid of any spriha, any desire for nijamani, for my own recognition. Now this verse here. Shakale saman korite shakati deho nata jata jata. Give me the power, shakati, give me the shakti to shakale saman, to give honor, samman means honor, shakale, to everyone. But does that mean that I'm just now offering pranam to everybody, treating them equally? No. He says, Deho, please give me the Shakti, O Nath, so that I can do it jata jata, so that I can do it according to their level. Because that is the definition of it's like we shouldn't just give equal honor to everybody. We shouldn't, it's also our Param Gurudev, he gives this, let me just find this quote from our Param Gurudev. Actually, let's just read a little bit on this topic. Um, I won't read everything. I'll just read a little bit. But so our Param Gurudev, he says, why identify the level of a Vaishnav? This is an article. Vaijanti Mala Mataji will come on our program in a couple days, and she will also go through this. But he says, why identify the level of a Vaishnav? The Mahajans, great realized souls, have explained the method to obtain the mercy of the Vaishnavas. Okay, so this is how we can attain the mercy of the Vaishnavas. And then this is a song that Vaijanti Mala will explain to us, like she'll go through this song with us in a couple days. But it's Jai Jeno Vaishnav, Chiniya Loya, Adar Korivo Jabe, Vaishnaver Kripa, Jahe Sarva Siddhi, Avashya Paivo Tabe. One who has become qualified to discern the level of eligibility, the adhikar, of those who have taken to the path of devotion, and to thereby differentiate between the Kanishta Bhakta, the novice devotee, the Madhyam Bhakta, the intermediate devotee, and Uttama Bhakta, the advanced devotee, is duty bound to honor those three types of Vaishnavas appropriately. Jata Jata, right? In that song, Jata Jata. This is the meaning of the words Jai Jaino Vaishnav. So our Param Gurudev says that it is improper to honor a Kanishta Adhikari in a way that befits only an Uttam Adhikari, or to deal with a Madhyam Adhikari as if he were a Kanishta Adhikari. It is only when we respect Vaishnavas in a manner befitting their respective qualification. It is only then that we can become free from knowingly or unknowingly committing Vaishnav aparad. Only then can we realize the transcendental, merciful form of the Vaishnavas, which bestows all desired perfection. So it's only then that we can, that will knowingly or unknowingly stop committing Vaishnava aparad. Therefore, the ability to correctly identify a Vaishnav is indispensable. Simply by doing so, we are automatically filled with honor and affection for him. Upon recognizing your brother, you are at once overcome by brotherly affection that is incomparably sweet. Our exclusive aim is to be able to recognize a Vaishnav and consider him our property, our own dear well-wisher, and to develop an affectionate bond with him. It is insufficient merely to dwell on how much the Vaishnavas love us or consider us to be their own. This is because the personal satisfaction that comes from thinking we are loved by the Vaishnavas is nothing but an external symptom of the desire for sense gratification which lurks in the deepest region of our hearts. Okay, so we shouldn't just dwell, oh, he loves me, the Vaishnavas love me so much. And like that. No, we shouldn't think like that. This is just an external symptom of the desire for sense gratification, which is deep in our hearts. So if instead we measure how much we have become bound in affection to the Vaishnavas, then it indicates that we are on our way to attaining the very perfection of our desires. Until we can identify Vaishnavas and develop an intimacy with them in which we regard them as our bosom friends, we will be unable to realize the true nature of their affection for us. This article is so important. Um, I'm just going to just read these two paragraphs. So, when the practicing devotee attains Madhyam Adhikar, he is able to ascertain the eligibility of a Vaishnav and show him due affection. So really, this verse here, all Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur was praying, please make me a Madhyam Vaishnav so that I can now, so that I could be able to recognize Vaishnavas and then deal with them accordingly. And I really love that point. Once you recognize your brother, then you're automatically filled with brotherly affection. But the reason that we aren't filled with affection for the Vaishnavas is because we aren't able to actually see them. We're seeing them through the filter of our own, like we aren't truly seeing them for who they are. So when the practicing devotee attains Madhyam Adhikar, he is able to ascertain the eligibility of a Vaishnav and show him due affection. Jata Jata in that song, right? Only then is he able to receive the mercy of the Vaishnavas. We can't actually, even when they're trying to give us mercy, we can't actually receive it if we don't actually recognize who they are and show them due affect, like show them, yeah, due affection. So and that's only when we attain Madhyam Adhikar. But it is also by the mercy of the Vaishnavas that one reaches the Madhyam stage. So we'll only be able to recognize them and truly honor them through their mercy also. Indeed, their mercy is at play at all times. Only by the compassion of the Vaishnavas does the jiva, who is averse to Bhagavan and full of anarthas, develop the tendency to chant the holy name of Bhagavan in the Kanishta level. Because you can only develop the tendency to truly chant the holy name only comes when we're honoring Vaishnavas. And so it's only by the compassion of the Vaishnavas that the jiva who is averse to Bhagavan and full of anarthas develop the tendency to chant the holy names of Bhagavan in the Kanishta level. But the Kanishta Adhikari is unable to realize this. And this is what makes him a Kanishta devotee. The Vaishnavas shower their mercy upon the Kanishta Adhikari without his knowing it. And this mercy covertly and imperceptibly elevates him to the Madhyam level. Then, only by the mercy of the Vaishnavas does he develop the ability to discern what level a Vaishnava is on and offer him due respect. I love this sentence right here. We do not need to create our relationship with the Vaishnavas. We don't need to create our relationship with the Vaishnavas, for it is eternal. Our objective is simply to realize that relationship. And this is possible only by the strength of their mercy. Why then should we have any concern about being unable to identify Vaishnavas? So, and this is what this whole kirtan is praying for. When will I be able to honor everyone according to their due? Give me the power, O Gurudev, O Nath, O Master. Then, and then, Tabe to gaibo. And then, once I'm honoring everybody according to their level, then Harinam Sukhe, with great happiness. Sukhe means in great happiness, Harinam Gaibo. I will sing Harinam. I will sing Harinam I'll chant the holy names of Shri Hari blissfully. And Aparad Habe Hata. All my offenses will be Hata, will be vanquished. So we can see the only reason why I'm not Harinam Sukhe, I'm not Gaibo, I'm not singing Harinam with happily. Why Harinam is so dry and boring and why I'm having a difficult time finishing my rounds or concentrating my minds and like that. It's all because I am not honoring Vaishnavas properly. And so I have all these aparads, all these offenses. But when I am able to honor Vaishnavas, then all my aparads will flee away, and finally I'll be able to actually get some taste in chanting Harinam. So when will this person receive such mercy and thus be successful, O Master? Kobe heno kripa. When will heno means such kripa? When will such mercy? Kobe means when. When will such mercy? Labhya. When will I receive such mercy from you that I'll be able to honor all Vaishnavas? I'll have this, I'll have the strength to honor all Vaishnavas and chant Harinam happily. And then Kritartha Hoive. And then my life will become successful. I'll be successful in all my attempts in following your instructions on this path of bhakti, everything. I'll finally reach success. I'll finally become a true sadhak and be doing all the right things. And I'll be successful in my sadhan. Oh, Nath, oh Master. Shakti buddhi heen. Heen means I'm devoid of Shakti. I have no power. I have no power to honor Vaishnavas on my own. I have no strength to chant Harinam. And Buddhi, I have no intelligence. I'm unable to understand who is actually a Vaishnav. So Shakti Buddhihin, I'm devoid of power and intelligence. Ami Ati Deen. I am extremely deen. I'm extremely fallen. Koro More Atmasat. O Gurudev, please make me. Koro More. Koro means make. More, me. Atmasat. Make me your own. Bring Guru Deva Tatma, right? Make you my life and soul. May my soul always be with yours. Atma Sat. Make me your own. Jogata Vichare. Kichu nahi pai. If you consider my yogyata, my qualification, kichu nahi pai, you will find nothing. Kichu nahi means nothing, pai. You'll actually, I'm just noticing this now. It should be when I consider my qualification, kichu nahi pai, I can't find anything. It's not saying you. My God. Anyways, I wish I did these programs before I did the songbook because pai is first person, right? Anyway, so when I consider my qualification, I find nothing. I have no qualification. Tomar karuna sar. It is your mercy, your compassion. Tomar karuna means your compassion. Sar. That is my all in all. That is the only thing I have. That is the essence. That is the sar. It's the essence of my existence. Tomar karunasar. I have nothing other than that. So, karuna na hoile, if you are not merciful, if you don't have compassion on me and grant what I'm begging you, then kandia kandia, I will weeping and weeping, bitterly weeping, incessantly weeping. Prana na rakibo ar. I will no longer able to maintain my life. What's the point of living? Prana na rakibo. Pran means life, na rakibo. I won't keep it ar any longer. Because without your mercy, until I'm able to get the strength to honor Vaishnavas and be able to chant Harinam and be free from this desire for recognition and be able to tolerate everything, until I receive your mercy, none of this will be will ha none. I won't even be able to get any of this. I won't be able to understand who's who and what how to. I won't. I'll be completely lost and hopeless, 100% hopeless. And then what's the point of living? What's the point of anything? So I'm completely dependent on your mercy. So this is the song Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. And actually, Gurudev there's a whole beautiful darshan of Gurudev speaking on this song, which is, but I talked too much, and so now we'll have to move on. Um, but yeah, this is such an important kirtan. All right, so now all these songs to Gurudev are all praying for to be able to chant Harinam, because that is the main thing, right? Srila Gurudev gives us, oh, and Haribol, Amal Krishna Prabhu, and Deepika Didi. And I'm just seeing quickly if anybody else joined. Oh, and I forgot to mention all the people who are watching in the future, I think, right? So Shachi Devi, Jayadev Prabhu, Krishna Vallabha Didi, Ananda Pradayani Didi, Anuradha Mataji, Vrinda Didi, everybody, Haribol. I see a lot more people join. There's 9 devotees there now. But if you write a comment, then I can see it. I can see who you are. But yeah, pranams everybody. I'm guessing Indira Mataji and Raseshwari Mataji are also there. Okay, so now this is the next song, Gurudev Boro Kripa Kori. O Gurudev, you have very mercifully given me a place in Godrum, within the forests of Sri Godamandal. You have ordered me to dwell in this place, which is non-different from Vraj, and to chant the holy names of Sri Hari. So Gurudev, Boro Kripa Kori, being greatly merciful. Boro Kripa. Boro means big, great. Goravana Maje, within the van, within the forest. Majhe means within the van, the forest of Goda Mandal. Godrume Diacho Stan. You have given me a place. Diacho means you have given a stan, a place, Godrume, in Godrum. And then Agya Dila More. And then you gave me the Agya, the order. More means to me. You've given to me the order. E Vroje Voshi. Voshi. So sit in this or reside a Vraje, in this Vraj, which is within Godrum. And Harinam Korogan, and chant Harinam. Sing the names of Hari. Harinam Korogan. And then the next verse, Kintu Kobe Prabhu, that word Kobe, which you'll find in every one of these songs. This is the longing. When, oh when. Kintu means but. So you've given me this order to sit in this Vraj, to dwell in Godrum, which is non-different from Vraj, and chant the holy names of Hari. Kintu, but Kobe Prabhu, when, O Prabhu, when, O Master, Yogyata Arpibe, will you give me the qualification? When will you bestow upon me the Yogyata, the qualification, E dasere doyakori, on this servant, being supremely compassionate, being merciful unto me. When will you give me the qualification to follow your order? Then once you give me that qualification to follow your order, then chitta sthir have. Then my minds, my chitta, my heart and my mind, sthir have, will become completely fixed. Will become sthir. one pointed, fixed, not disturbed, not moving from this desire to this thing to that thing, and he said this, she said that, and all these thoughts that come in my head. No, finally my chitta, my mind, my heart will become steer, fixed. And then Sakala Sahibo, I will be able to tolerate everything, like we see in that first verse of Gurudev Kripabandadiya. And then Ekante Bhajibo Hari. And then I will be able to worship. Bhajibo means I will worship or I will engage in bhajan of Hari Ekante. That means ekante can mean one pointedly. So worshiping Hari exclusively. Ekante can also mean I can worship him um like in a secluded place by myself, like without trying to impress anybody. And ekante can also mean sincerely, that there's just one thing inside me. I'm not showing one thing inside and a different thing outside, but I'm sincerely performing bhajan of Hari. At least that's how those are the three ways I understand that word. But um, I could be wrong. But that's, anyways, yeah. So then he prays to Gurudev, Shaishave Jovane, in Shaishav, in childhood, and Jovan, in youth. Jaro Sukha Sange, always associating with or being immersed in Jarasuk, in material pleasures, mundane happiness. Abhyas hoilo manda. My abhyas, my habits, my practices, my habits, hoilo became manda. Very wicked and bad and unfavorable, manda. So, nija karma doshe. So, due to the fault of my nija karma, of my own actions, e deha hoilo. This body, e deha means this body, hoilo became bhajaner pratibandha, has become a pratibandha, an impediment to performing bhajan. I have all these bad habits that I've gotten from my whole lifetime of being absorbed in watching movies and um, all these different enjoyments, eating nice food, all these like I've gotten all throughout my life, I've gotten all these bad habits. And so now because of these bad habits, this body itself is 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 blocking me from being able to perform bhajan. I have all these desires and all these anarthas which are in my body. So vardake ekon. Ekon means now, vardake, at this in my old age. Pancha roge hata. I'm being destroyed. I'm stricken by these five diseases. Pancharog. So, because now in my old age, I'm at the end of my life, but now I'm being stricken by the five diseases. Kemone bhajibo bolo. How will I worship you? How will I engage in bhajan? Kemon means how. Bhajibo, will I perform bhajan? Bolo, oh, tell me, tell me. And what is Pancharog? What are the five diseases? So, in the Chaitanya Gaudiya Math edition of um, their Mahajan Gitavali, I think Srila Bhakti Vallabha Tirtha Goswami Maharaj, I think he explains this, that the term Pancharog, five diseases, it refers to the disorders of the five senses, so the eyes, the ears, nose, tongue, and skin, but it also may refer to the five afflictions, Pancha Klesh, which this is in the Yoga Sutras, but it's also explained in Madhurya Kadambini very clearly. So first is these are our five sufferings, afflictions come from ignorance, avidya, ego, which means asmita, this I-ness and this is mine, this is I, attachment, rag, aversion, dvesh, and clinging to material life, abhinivesh. So I'm stricken by these five diseases of avidya, asmita, rag, dvesh, and abhinivesh. Please tell me, how can I perform bhajan? Kemane bhaji bolo. Weeping and weeping, kandiya kandiya, continuously weeping. Tomar charane, poriyachi suvival. I have fallen at your feet. Poriyachi means I have fallen. Tomar charane, at your feet. Suvival, greatly overwhelmed. Okay, now we come to the next song. Gurudev kabe mor shei dina habe. O Gurudev, kabe mor shei dina habe. When will shei din? Habe means when? No, sorry. Kabe means when, and habe means will. Shei din, that day, more be mine. When will that day be mine? Kabe mor shei dina habe. So this is longing. When will that day be mine? When manastir kori. And as you've heard me mention a few times, whenever you see an apostrophe after a verb like that, it's a contraction for ia. So this means manastir koria. So that means making my mind steer. So like we saw in this second verse here, he's saying chitta steer habe. Oh Gurudev, when will they give me the qualification? And then my chitta, my mind, my heart will become steer, will become fixed. So that same thing he's praying here. Man steer korea. So having made my mind, my mind steer, fixed. Nirjane boshia, sitting in a solitary place, nirjan, where there's no other people. That also real nirjan, our Param Gurudev explains, is being in the association of Vaishnavas, of genuine Vaishnavas. So residing with the Vaishnavas, being completely in a solitary place, away from all material people. Krishna Nam Gabo Jabe. Jabe means when. Krishna Nam Gabo. When will I sing Krishna Nam, the names of Krishna? And then at that time, Sangsar Pukar Kane na Poshibe. All the sounds, all the callings of sangsar, of this material world, all these material topics, kane na poshibe, will not enter. Na poshibe, they will not enter kane, my ears. And deharog dure robe, and all the diseases of the body. And we saw in this previous song, what are these diseases? Avidya, asmita, rag, dvesha, binivesh, and also all the other physical diseases of the body, but more deeply it means this avidya, asmita, rag, dvesha, binivesh. So then all the diseases of my body, dure robe, will remain far away. They won't affect me anymore. All these different kinds of suffering and sorrow and all that. Because really, what is the cause of all this suffering? All this deharog is this sangsar pukar, all these loud shouts of this material worlds. They're entering our ears and they're making our minds not steered, not fixed. So when will I be in a solitary place, not trying to impress anybody, not being affected by all these material people and association, and Krishna Nam Gabo Jabe? When will I chant Krishna's name? Then, when this happens, then when Hare Krishna Bolia, when I'm chanting the Maha Mantra, when I'm chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Gahite Gahite, when I'm singing the names in this way, continuously chanting, singing these names, then Nayane Vahibe Lord, then tears Vahibe Lord. So tears will, Vahibe means will flow, Nayane, from my eyes. Tears will flow from my eyes. I'll finally be able to taste this Krishna Nam that Gurudev gave me. Finally. And Dehete Pulaka. And then all the, on my body, Pulak, all the hair, Udit Hoibe, will stand on end. Premete, in prem, completely overwhelmed. Koribe Bhor, I'll become completely overwhelmed. Premete, in prem, in transcendental prem. And then, Gada Gadavani, Muke Bahiribe. Then the words that are trying to come out from my mouth, this vani, the words that come out of my mouth will be gada gada, will be I will be choked. I won't be able to speak properly. I'll be in so much ecstasy, I won't even be able to say anything. And kampive sharira mama. And my body will become my sharir. Mama means my sharir will be kampive, I'll start trembling. All like these goosebumps will come all over my body. Kampibe, I'll tremble. And garma muhur muhur, vivan hoive. Garma means perspiration. Muhur muhur, my body will perspire. Vivan hoive, I'll turn pale in color. My body will become discolored. And stambita pralaya sama, and I will become completely stambit. Stambit means stunned, motionless. Pralaya sama, as if I'm devastated. So these are all the symptoms of ecstasy, all these ashta sattvic bhavs. So nishkapate heno. When will I dasha kabe habe? So kabe habe means when will I attain such a dasha, such a state. Heno means such a dasha that I will be so nishkapat, so completely free from any kind of duplicity or cheating. I'll be completely sincere and and honest and yeah, completely simple, free from any kind of duplicity. When will I attain such a state? Dasha kabe habe. When will I attain such a state? And thereby nirantar nama gabo. And then constantly, nirantar means without any cessation, without any breaks. I will continuously nam gabo. I will sing the names. And then aveshe rohia. Then uh, completely avesh, remaining completely absorbed in this way. My mind's not going anywhere else. I'm fully absorbed. Avesh. Then deha jatra kurya. I'm just, all my bodily functions are just going on automatically. I don't think about eating. I just eat. I don't think about all the things that I have to do for my body, just going on out of habit. But I'm just completely absorbed in you. I'm not aware of anything to do with my body. It's just going on automatically. But I'm completely fixed. My mind's completely absorbed in Nam. And then Tomar Koruna Pabu. Then I shall receive your mercy. That's when I'll really receive your mercy. That's when I'll be able to actually taste this thing that you've given me, this Hari Nam. And so, as you see, all these songs are pretty much all praying for the same thing. They're all very related, like very interconnected, very related to each other. They're all praying for this, being able to chant Nam, not making offenses, being able to tolerate everything, overcoming these anarthas that I have, and becoming sincere. That's a very important word here. Nishkapat, free from duplicity. And now the last song. Gurudev Kabe Tava Karuna Prakashe. O Gurudev, Kabe Tava Karuna Prakashe. By the manifestation, by the Prakash, the manifestation of your mercy, Tava Karuna. Kabe, when? When? Kabe, all these songs, Kabe, Kabe, when oh when? When by the manifestation of your mercy, of Tava Karuna, of your compassion, then Shri Goranga Lila, Hoy Nitya Tattva, E Sudrida Vishvase. Then, with a deep conviction, Sudrida, with a very deep conviction, this Vishwas of complete faith, this trust that Shri Gauranga's Leela, that Mahaprabhu's pastimes, Hoy Nitya Tattva. Hoy means is a Nitya Tattva, is an eternal truth. All of Mahaprabhu's pastimes are an eternal truth. And then, Hari Hari Bolia Godruma Kanane. Then, Brahmibo Darshana Ashe. Then, once I have this firm conviction that Mahaprabhu's Leelas are an eternal truth or a Nitya Tattva, then Hari Hari Boli Godruma Kanane Brahmibo Darshana Ashe. I will wander. Brahmibo means I will wander throughout the forests. Kanane means in the forests of Godrum. I'll wander throughout all the forests of Godrum, Hari Hari Bolia, while chanting Hari Nam, while chanting the names of Hari. Hari Hari. And I'll be doing this all with Darshana Ashe. I'll have this deep yearning, this hope that yes, I will find the pastimes of Mahaprabhu. These pastimes are an eternal truth, and I will see them. I'll wander all throughout. Where can I see Mahaprabhu's pastimes like that? Because I have this kind of faith. It's because we don't have sudrida vishwas, this extremely strong belief and conviction that yes, Mahaprabhu's pastimes are an eternal tattva. They are going on right now. They can appear right before my vision. If I actually want it bad enough, then they'll appear to me. The spurti will happen. I'll have a vision of his pastimes right here. So when I have that strong conviction, I'll chanting then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. I will be searching throughout the forest of Godrum, hoping to have a darshan of this. And then, Kavi Tava Karuna Prakash, then by the Prakash, by the manifestation of Tava Kripa, of your mercy, of your compassion, O Gurudev, then Nitai Goranga Advaita Srivas Gadadhar Panchajan, these five personalities, Nitai, Nityananda Prabhu, Goranga, Advaita, Srivas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit, all of a sudden they'll manifest before me. They will, and Krishna Nam Rase, Bhasabe Jagat. They'll completely immerse the Jagat, the entire planet. They'll completely inundate, they'll flood this universe with Krishna Nam Ras, with the Ras, with the, you can't translate the word Ras into English, but anyways, with the nectar of Krishna's name, while they perform a Maha Sankirtan, Korea Maha Sankirtan. Not any ordinary Sankirtan, a Maha Sankirtan. And so in that vision, I'll be seeing this the Panchatattva flooding the entire universe with the nectar of Sri Krishna's name when they're performing this Maha Sankirtan. And I'll see all the details of the Nam Sankirtan. I'll see Nartana Vilas, Mridanga Vadan, Shunibo Apanakane. So with my own ears, Apanakane means with my own ears, Shunibo, I will hear the mridanga is playing, mridanga vadan. I'll see that Nartan Vilas, these pastimes of dancing, of the Panchatattva dancing, Mahaprabhu, with all of Mahaprabhu's associates in this Maha Sankirtan, where they're chanting Krishna Nam. I will witness this Nartan Vilas, their sweet pastimes of dancing, and I'll hear the mridangas playing with my own ears, and Dekhiya Dekhiya, while continuously seeing this pastime, this Shailila Madhuri, this the sweetness of this lila, of these pastimes of Mahaprabhu, Bhasivo Premerbani. I too will become, I will float in this van, in this flood of prem. Bhasivo means I will float. Right before, it's the same word here, Bhasabe Jagat. First, they are making the whole world float in the nectar, in the on the ras of Krishna Nam, in this Harinam Sankirtan, and then I too will become Bhasivo Premirvane. I too will float in this flood of prem. But then, all of a sudden, Nadeki Abar, then this spurti, this vision, Nadeki Abar, I won't see it anymore. It will disappear. Shailila Ratana, this jewel-like pastime that I got a vision of. And so then Kandi means I will cry, Ha Goranga Bolia. I will cry out, oh, Ha Goranga. And then the Amare means to me, the Vishai, the sense enjoyers, the materialists around me, they'll see me crying, going, Ha Goranga, Ha Goranga. And they'll say, Pagal, that person's crazy, person's a madman. And Angete Dibek Dhuli. And they will throw dust on my body, this crazy person. They'll kick dust at me. But I won't be aware of it. I don't even care. Whatever anybody thinks, whatever the external happens in the external world, I had this vision. That's this vision that I got of Mahaprabhu and the Panchatattva and all their associates and this flood of Harinam Sankirtan and the pastimes of dancing, the sounds of the mridanga playing, the sweetness of this lila and floating in this prem, in this flood of prem. This is the only thing that matters to me. Whatever happens in the external world, I don't care. So people call me crazy, they'll throw dust at me. That doesn't matter. I'm not even aware of it. I'm just focusing on this lila. So, oh Gurudev, Kabe Tava Karuna Prakashe, when will this all happen? By the manifestation of your mercy, the Karuna Prakash. So this is the last song in these 4 Gurudev songs by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Bhajan Lālasā. So all these songs are praying, are yearning to be able to actually perform bhajan. And what is the activities of bhajan is this chanting Nam. And how do we chant Nam? It's all explained in these kirtans here. So this is how we pray to Srila Gurudev. And yeah, these are actually Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur does have prayers to Guru and Vaishnavas in different places, and yeah, different prayers to Guru like that. But these are the only like four very clearly direct prayers to Gurudev that are just like very clearly like these are like the four main Guru kirtans that we sing every day. And so yeah, these are such important kirtans, and I think it's really amazing how it's so much emphasis on Nam, chanting name. That's the whole prayer is about Nam in all four of these songs. Actually, I was thinking of going through these Gurudev kirtans in the Nam part of our program, like which is the last week. But then I thought, actually, no, these are bhajan Lālasā. These are the longing songs. They all have the word kabe in them. So then I decided to start off this week with it. Um, I was actually planning on going through. I'm ending here, but I was planning on going through these songs here. Kabe Mor Shubadin Hoibe Udoy, and then this song Shri Guru Vaishnava Kripa, and Amar Emon Bhagya, and this song Kabe Mor Muraman. But we will have to somehow squeeze this into another day. Um, these songs are. Oh my God, these songs. Anyways, we'll see soon. All right, so that is our program for today. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. जय श्री सच्चिनंदन गौर हरि की जय श्री श्री राधा विनोद बिहारी जू की जय श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन मोहन जू की जय श्रील गुरुदेव की जय श्रील परम गुरुदेव की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय श्री रूपानु गौरिय गुरु वर्ग की जय सपार्षद श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीगण की जय श्री गिरिराज महाराज की जय श्री तुलसी महारानी वृंद देवी की जय जय श्री हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्रील सच्चिदानंद भक्ति विनोद ठाकुर की जय all these bhajan lalasa songs ki jai jai अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय समागत गौर भक्त वृंद की जय श्रीनिताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल वृंदाय तुलसीदेवाय प्रियाय केशवाय च कृष्ण भक्ति प्रद देवी सत्यवताय नमो नमः वंशा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Right, Dandavat pranams, Nri Hari Prabhu, Bhavatarani Mataji, Krishna Premavati Didi, Anadi Krishna Prabhu, Amal Krishna Prabhu, Deepika Didi, and Ganga Mataji, Jai Shri Didi, Hari Mohini Mataji, Manjari Didi, and all the devotees watching in and there are other devotees there. I'm guessing Indira Mataji or Seshwari Mataji are there, and some others. If you write a comment, I'll see your name. And all the devotees watching in the future, like Shachi Devi, Jayadev Prabhu, Krishna Vallabha Didi, Ananda Pradayani Didi, Anuradha Mataji, and Vrinda Didi, and I think Krishna Mai Didi might be watching also, and all other devotees watching in the future. Dandavat Pranams. Thank you so much for joining, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Wait, is tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow is Vasant Panchami, and that is the most one of the most overwhelming days of the year for us because it's the most jam-packed day for sure. It's Saraswati Puja, but then it's the appearance day of Sri Pundarik Vidyanidhi, It is the appearance day of Sri Raghunandan Thakur. It is the appearance day of Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. It is also the appearance day of Vishnupriya Devi. It is the disappearance day of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. It is the disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And it is the disappearance day of Srila Bhakti Swarup Parvat Goswami Maharaj. And it's Panchami. I mean, that's a huge. Just we could spend the whole time just talking about Vasant Panchami, with to speak of all those appearance days and disappearance days. So yeah, it's definitely by far the most jam-packed appearance day, disappearance day, full day of the year. And so yeah, that will be our focus tomorrow. We'll see if we can touch a little bit on all these different things, all these different personalities and occasions and everything. And then the day after tomorrow, I guess we'll go through those four songs I just showed you at the end that we didn't get time to look at today. um, is there anything anybody wants to mention before I end the stream for today? All right, thank you so much for joining. And today I need to write a post about Lalasa, all these summary of this whole section of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur's songs. So I'm gonna write something today. Hopefully something comes and I'll feel inspiration to write something nice. And then I'll be sending it out on our Vine of Devotion mailing list. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it all today because I might be moving to Mayapur, but I'll try. And I also need to prepare the form. I haven't done that yet, but I need to prepare for the form with all the songs for this fourth week that you can select from. So um, if you haven't done so already and you want to receive this email and the form and everything, you can go to my website, vineofdevotion.com, and subscribe there, and then you'll receive the email when I finish it. All right. Thank you so much for joining. Jai Shri Radhe. Haribol.